I think it is so fortunate that after, I think, about 5 years in the organization, I tried to join through various committees and task forces, trying to hold the organization accountable to change. How can the organization walk the talk around issues of social justice and equity?
You mean the Sierra Club?
The Sierra Club, correct, as a nonprofit. And the reality is that all nonprofits are dealing with something called the nonprofit industrial complex. The nonprofit industrial complex basically results in such a way where employees have been facing a legacy of exploitation, and that shows up in very different ways. But what I discovered as a union worker and as a union leader was that once we developed a way to organize collectively and talk about our issues within the organization, we were actually directly holding the organization accountable and directly combating this issue of the nonprofit industrial complex. So to me, and I would say to the broader progressive union workers union at this point, unionizing organizations like the Sierra Club and building our collective voice and action around not just workers' rights, but economic justice, social justice, racial justice issues is really about making progressive organizations practice what they preach and therefore strengthening movements from within.
Interesting. So is it correct for me to infer from what you say that your goals are both the economic advancement of the employee faced with what managements typically do, but also that you're part of a broader social movement and feel that as intrinsic to your unionization?
Absolutely. I mean, we have to do that, right? For example, I think when AOC came into office, one of the first articles I saw was that she was trying to pay for her interns, right? And that's actually one of the first things our members fought for a few years ago. Was Sierra Club had been trying for a long time. Many staff had been trying to get their interns paid, but that's not traditionally something that nonprofits do. But in the past few years, we were able to successfully, through the union's efforts, push for paid internships. And now every intern that is at the Sierra Club has a paid internship.